Hello. Welcome to the Logcast. It's been a while, huh?
Choose your fighter.
2 weeks. I missed last week's Logcast. I missed last week's everything, actually. I'm gonna focus on missing the Logcast because that was the weekly series. I was like, guys, I'm never gonna miss a Logcast. So you'll never guess who missed the Logcast. I'm assuming you can hear the audible difference between this logcast and some of the other ones. I don't know. Actually, the audio in the old logcast wasn't that bad. It's just like anytime I did anything else, like the scripted bit. Nah, I don't know. Yeah, you're probably gonna hear it. We have a microphone now. Look at us out here making investments. Yeah. I decided it was time for an audible step up, so we have a new microphone. I don't know if the background's different. I was thinking about it, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. It depends on what mood I'm in, because when I record this, it is like 2 p.m. Yeah, 2 p.m. and I don't know when this is gonna go up. It's probably gonna go up today. Hopefully it goes up today. I have something scheduled for Thursday, so it'll be kind of a rip if I don't have this up by today. But yeah, it's been a week. Man, remember when I was like, I said it in one of the logcasts where I was like, I don't want to ever take a break because I'll be too comfortable with not doing anything. And I'm like, a little bit. Like, it wasn't like I didn't want to come back because I was writing scripts and stuff while I was gone. And I was really comfy. Because you know how I was like, I work my job and then I do this on the side. Well, now at this moment, I have a schedule and it's working out pretty well. And that's how we're getting stuff done. Like, okay, well, if you want me to be fair, Tuesday's video did not come out the way I wanted it to. Tuesday, well, no, I don't mean it like that. I don't mean it like it was horrible. I mean it as in I didn't plan on that coming out, because I was like, I don't want to go and upload Wednesday and Thursday and then have nothing for the rest of the week. And I was like, oh yeah, I did fix this. So then I just decided to post it. I had that forever, and I just decided it was time to let the world have it. I actually meant to post it a real long time ago, but I just didn't get I wasn't thinking about it, so I didn't get it all together. Anyway, I have notes for what I want to talk about. Hopefully, there's a lot we can talk about. Well, I kind of got into why I was away, but someone came over, and you know, the big old C19. Yeah, okay. I keep wanting to say C17. I don't know why. The big old C19 kind of got in the way of social interaction. So when they came over, I was like, I'm like, I want to relax, bruh. I don't want to think about making anything. So that whole week, I really didn't do too much of anything. Like I said, I wrote the scripts, and I wrote 3, and the problem was I ended up thinking to myself, what script am I going to tackle for next week? And I was like, oh yeah, I only have 2. And I'm not too huge of a fan of one of the scripts because I don't like the way it's written at the moment. I restructured it a little bit, but I don't know if, like, I don't want to redo it because I wrote a lot of good stuff in there, but I might have to. So there might really only be one option. And the one option is the more niche one. So, look at me making another niche video. We've been having a few of those. Like, before the Fist of the North Star video, what did I make a video on? Probably something else niche. I feel like that's all I ever do. I just end up liking a lot of niche stuff, so that's why a lot of the scripts end up being really weird, random things. Same with the mixes. It's just like, that's what I listen to, so I'm like, well, I might as well make something else for it. I've got into this last time, but I was just like, a lot of people who like stuff like that, like niche, special things, they feel like appreciated, you know? It's like, the stuff I make in those like niche categories of stuff that I'd want to see someone else make. Like I wouldn't care who made it. I just go like, oh, this is cool. Like all the mixes, shit, all the mixes. That Jaggy video, it was a talking piece. I honestly didn't expect it to get as many views as it did, because I was like, I know Jaggy is people like him, but it's like, you know, he's a side character. And Jump Force is already a topic, you know, because people don't really, normal people don't really like Jump Force. You know, I'm gonna make a video on Jump Force and everything later, so I don't want to get too into that. But you know, this is not what I was meant to be talking about. What else have I been doing while I was gone? Monster Hunter Rise got more trailers, and I'm like, bruh, I've never been more excited for a game. We have a video on that coming out, so we're gonna end up talking more about Monster Hunter soon, and by soon for you, I mean tomorrow, even though it took technically 3 IRL days. Due to my schedule now, it's like really flowing together really well. I used Monday to get assets, and I used Tuesday to record? No. I got assets and recorded on Monday, and then I started editing Tuesday. And I finished this morning, so my efficiency's just stepped up. Y'all almost made me forget what I was talking about at the start. Yeah, Monster Hunter Rise. Yeah, I'm really excited for that game. I have not been excited for a game like that since I think last year's Doom Eternal. So, you know, like I think I talked about it on here. I was like, bro, Scott Pilgrim's coming back. I was happy for that game because I wanted it before, and like they took it like out of the universe, so I couldn't play it. But that Monster Hunter Rise looks so good. It's not even funny. That joint looks amazing. Will it be amazing? You know, like the thing is, I'm like, usually with everything, I have like I'll think about all the possibilities, and like my main fear is like it comes out and it doesn't run that well, because that game looks amazing. And I'm like, I feel like there's gonna be some kind of glitch. That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm afraid there's gonna be like a frame rate error, some graphical glitches or something. I don't know. Monster Hunter hasn't been known for glitches like that. Like, you know, World had a few issues, and I've seen people in the old games like walk through walls before. But you'd have to go out of your way to do that most of the time. So, you know, I have faith in the team. I'm open to the possibility of there being problems with it, or at least day one anyway. I don't want to speed through these. Learning while doing things. I worded this weird. What I meant by learning by doing things is I meant like there's a lot of things you have to learn on the fly when you do stuff like this. There's a lot of, like, I don't have a schedule, right? Like, I could just go like, I don't feel like doing YouTube anymore. But since I have a standard for myself, like, even when, like how I said before, I like, even when I can't upload every day, which, you know, going in the direction of content that I want to make, where it's more edited and scripted and it's all well put together with thoughts and people can talk on it later, that looks highly impossible. Like Saturday and Sunday were like used to be the days I'd work on videos because I didn't have time in the rest of the week, or like not usually. And I'm like bruh, it's hard to crank out a single video in those 2 days. And if I tried to make one every day, that Tekken video, that took like 2 days. Like, not including getting the footage, because I don't actually remember when I recorded that. Like, I had accidentally saved, like, I accidentally recorded all of those. That wasn't meant to be a video, that just kind of ended up happening. But, you know, making videos takes time. And learning while doing things, I meant, like, there's a lot that I just had to do. You know, a lot of stuff I just had to learn, like setting up this microphone, you know. Well, knowing I needed to get a microphone because, you know, the audio quality was fucked up. Figuring out that you need to get a USB to get footage off your PS4 because otherwise it's like at 180p. That was fun. Learning how pixels matter, bruh. Bruh, if you asked a high school me what does it matter how many pixels you have or whatever, I wouldn't care. I go like, what are you talking about right now? Like 180p, 360p, 720p, it's all the same to me. And I'm like, bruh, it matters so much. It matters so much, bruh. There's so many people who like just record off their PlayStations now, and then the footage is like in 1p. It's a singular pixel. It's so bad. It's like I also had to work with people now. Like well, I mean, y'all don't really know too many. I don't think I've posted a lot of those on YouTube. I posted one, the Fist of the North Star one, and I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that video, to be honest. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I don't fondly look back on it like the other two, but I'm happy I made it, you know? But yeah, I worked on another collab, didn't I? There was another collaboration I did. Oh, no, there wasn't. No, there wasn't. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm really trying to think. I don't think there was. Because I've been working on this collab for a while because getting people is hard. But yeah, I'm working on collabs with people and just, you know, learning how to talk to people. I don't know how to explain it. It's like, I said this in a logcast a long time ago where I was like, I don't really trust other people with the things that I make because I'm like, what if you ruin it or whatever? Or that's what I used to say. But it's really fun to learn to work with other people, especially when they're easy to work with, you know? Like, well, the first time, I don't think there was really any problems. I'm sorry, I'm a little burpy, that's why I keep pausing. The first time, I don't really think there were any problems. I mean, like, I got my lines a little later than I wanted to, but I also told them that was the date they could give it to me, so that wasn't really their fault. This time, this collab I'm doing at this moment right now, I'm like, it's a few things went wrong. I think I could get into it. It's not like the last one where like I had to censor myself because I was like, you're being kind of a little bitch right now. That last time I was about to talk about that collab, y'all think I edited out a lot of what I said because I was like, I had to think about it in hindsight, and I was like, you sound really dumb right now. But yeah, nothing super crazy happened for this one. Like, okay, so let me give you a rundown of the situation I was in, because we're good now. So we have 3 voiced parts, 4. Yeah, 4, technically 5, but I can do like 3 of them because they all sound the same. So I needed the main character, I needed a robot lady, and I need me, if that makes sense, because I could do the other one. Though I did not have this microphone before, so it sounds a lot worse. Like, in theory, I could technically do the takes now. It's just, I had so much energy for it then that I don't know if I could capture that again. Along with the fact of this microphone is connected to my computer and it does not go into my phone, and I can't really pick it up. So I'd have to be really, really loud in my room where everyone could hear me. Probably the neighbors too, because it was a really loud line. The character I chose is a really loud character, so, you know. If so, that'll be the last dub in that microphone. Because I don't want to. If this is an option and it sounds this much better, even if y'all don't notice it, I do. It's like, I feel like I can't go back to the old microphone and the old way we used to do things here. So, I don't want to do that. But yeah. Anyway, onto the difficulties. So other than, getting old me being the voice instead of me now with this nice crispy microphone, the main character, the person I asked to be the main character was like, okay, I'll do it. And then the next day they were like, I can't do it. And I was like, why? Okay. I was like, alright. And the same day I cast for the robot that I need, and the lady I asked didn't want to do it. And I'm like, oh no, my life is falling apart. I literally already did my part this time, guys. You can't just leave me. So the lady I asked recommended another lady, and she did her lines in like 2 seconds. Like, whenever I upload the video, I'm gonna have to like virtually dap her up because she did her lines so fast. I asked for them and then she gave them to me like a day or two later, and I was like, every time I asked someone to give me lines, they'd wait till like the last second, and I was like, oh shit, okay, go off, I guess. And the next person, this isn't like, I need to just preface this as in like, I don't mean this in like a malicious way. It was just, I think things are complicated because I do believe we live in different time zones or something. Because either this man wakes up at like 80, he wakes up at like 1 a.m. all the time when I'm asleep or like something. Because every time I try to contact him, it's like these weird times that we respond to each other. But I had asked him, I was like, yo, can you get me the kid? Well, at first I said, do you want to help me? And I sent him who he'd be voicing. The main character's voice is I can't do it. The voice is higher than mine, and also I don't think I don't want to say I don't think I sound normal. I don't know how to word it. I don't have the voice of the character that I'm trying to do. And like, even if I wanted to make him sound more normal, I don't sound like that either. So I had to get someone else to do it. And I sent the guy the part, and I was like, do you want to do this? And he was like, oh yeah, sure. When's the deadline? Everyone now asks me for deadlines. No one asked me for a deadline the first time. I was like, do you want to help me? And they were like, yeah. I'm like, okay, like, so, okay, I was just looking to see if y'all can hear that. You might be able to, but it's really faint. So I'm like, he's like, when's the deadline? And I'm like, okay, next week is fine. I didn't expect the person to come over, because the week that I asked him for it was that week where I didn't do anything, and I was like, okay, so can you get it to me by next week, Sunday or Monday? No rush, whatever. So then the week goes, by, and I didn't get my lines. The thing about me is I don't like I don't like talking. I don't like confrontation. Not even like, yo, what the fuck? Like, not like angry confrontation. It's just I don't like having to talk to people, I don't know how to explain my weird social anxiety. Like, if I kind of know you, I'll talk to you. I'll be fine. Like, I don't know if I sound as weird as I think I sound when I talk to people online, because I'm like, stranger danger. We all saw the ads. We all know what's up. And I was like, what? How do I approach this? Because he didn't give me the lines, and I was like, he's probably not going to go like, I ain't want to do it no more, because he probably would have just texted me. So I was like, you still good for those lines, my guy? And he was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I forgot. Or he said I forgot, or I was busy or something. And I was like, can I get him? And he was like, yeah, I got you. So Now we're just waiting for his lines, and then I have to edit. I have to sound design. I hate sound design. I don't hate it. It just takes so fucking long. Like, whenever you see someone do a dub and you just go like, wow, this voice acting is absolute ass. I mean, like, if they have sound effects in it, I don't mean like, okay, here's the part where I almost get disrespectful accidentally. I hope I don't. Comic dubs are a lot easier. Because some people don't put sounds in the, like, or they'll put like one sound effect in. Like, someone will take like a step and they'll put like, or like they'll be walking and they put like one footstep sound in or something. When you have to dub a scene, you have to re-add the audio, the voice lines, every single sound effect in the back, which is why a lot of times when you'll see like normal people do dubs, it comes off weird some way, like, because some, like, the thing is, right, I don't go like, oh, I'm an excellent voice actor. Like, I do that for fun. I don't really, you know, like, it'd be fun to go like, yes, this is my career, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So I'd mostly do it for fun. And the thing is, if your voice acting is bad, if you have enough to cover it up, it's fine. The thing is, a lot of people, they go half and half on the sound effects. Like, they'll go like, okay, I need to get this out of my head. I'm gonna throw the sound effects in and it'll be fine. And if your voice acting isn't that good, and then you don't have really good sound effects, it's like, oh, this is awful. Like, it's all the assets of that coming together messing it up. So, you know, sound design is a very integral part of the whole session, and I don't hate doing it. It's just, it takes really long for all of those reasons I just said. Do I have anything else to say about this dub? I think the lady did better than me. I'm not gonna lie. I think the robot lady, her mic is a lot better than mine. Or my old one, anyway. Y'all have to catch me in a mood to make me redo those old lines, bro. I'd have to be intense. I would have to just be Doom Eternal on Ultra Nightmare DLC, pistol only, you know, like something crazy. I don't even know what I was on to get that energy last time. I don't think I can do that again. Yeah. Let's move on, shall we? I didn't actually plan on talking about that. That wasn't in my notes. It's just, that's what I've been working on and off for the last 2 weeks now, I think, about. So, thought I might bring it up here, you know. The Logcast is more of a personal thing anyway, you know, because, like, the other videos, they get views, but this is more like just talking about the process and all that. And they do get a lot fewer views because, like, I don't go out of my way to advertise them or anything like that. Like, the other stuff I'll go out of my way to advertise, but Logcasts are just, you know, Logcasts. They're just a thing we do here. You know, the personal log, it's me logging myself, and it's a podcast, you know. I do want to get someone on here, though. I'm not gonna fake. I see, I mentioned it before, how, like, one of the VA people, like Stabbage, he does a log, I keep wanting to say Logcast every time. He does a podcast where he gets all these VA people together. The thing is, with me, I don't know any of them. I don't know how well they know each other, but I'm assuming they've known each other longer than they've known me, because I don't really think any of them actually know me. Like, let me think, because like I said, I don't do dubs like that. All of them, they do dubs specifically. I only do them every once in a while when I think about it. And they've had a lot, they collab a lot and all that. And I've only really done one collab, and like I said, I feel meh about it. You know, they've just had a lot more time to build up knowing each other, and they don't really know me. Like, I'm around them, but they don't really know who I am or what I do or you know? we had like a big call a while ago, and they were like, bro, what do you do? Who are you? What's your personality like? Like, they don't know me. And if I was to get someone like that on here, it's like, I don't know. I don't know how I'd do it. I don't even know who I'd bring on. I just kind of want to do it. The thing, like, a few people, I don't know how I word this. If I was to bring someone on the Logcast, they would have to do something, right? Like, you'd have to make something, you know? Like, I would invite any of those VA people on. It's just the fact of, I don't know them well enough, and they don't know me well enough for me to go like, okay, let's have a back and forwards conversation. Because I feel like if I got them on at the moment, it would be more of like an interview kind of thing, you know? But with any, like, I would, like, if I knew you and like you made stuff, we could just talk about the process of making stuff. I mean, now you got me thinking about it. I'm like, I might have been overanalyzing. Getting one of those people on here might not be that hard. I really don't think it would be that hard. I think if I asked one of them, they might come on, unless they go like, you know, I don't know you. But other than that, I feel like it would be cool, you know? The thing is with the Logcast, I'm like, if I was to get someone else on, they'd have to make stuff. Like I was about to say, they would have to make YouTube, music, like anything. I don't care. You have to make some kind of content, you know? I don't want to just invite someone on there because I'm like, you know, we're friends IRL, or like, I knew you, you know? Because if I invite you on, there's only like really two things we're gonna talk about, like either personal stuff or there's not much for us to talk about. It's like it would either be personal stuff or like stuff that I've done, you know? I don't want that. I want it to be like, oh, I've made stuff for this long, and I'm like, so have I. Let's talk about that. Did it, you know? Like, I want it to be like that. I don't really care about the size of them. I just want, like, I'd want something like that, like an arrangement like that. And if I found someone I knew who did stuff like that, that would be cool. There's only one person I can think of that would fit the criteria that I've just said. But we haven't talked in a while. In a while, I mean like 3 years. 3 or 2, or not, like, yeah, like 3 years, yeah. So I don't know how that would go, but we'll see. I think my last point that I wrote down, because, you know, I'm such a YouTuber, I just remember what I wrote down. I wanted to talk about the humility of getting things wrong. I don't know how to explain it, but everything I've failed on YouTube, you know, like how I said the old recordings looking like trash, getting fucking roasted and turning it into a video, the mixes being all poppy at the start, like all that, bruh. Like at the moment, I felt bad about it, you know. I was like, I'm so much better than this, you know, like all that. But I don't feel too bad about failing at this, you know, because it's like I can just get better at it, and it's what I'd like to do. If it was anything else, I'd probably go like, oh my god, how did I mess that up? Oh, I hate this. This is failure. It's like, I feel like when I get something wrong on here, at least my size, you know, I don't even think it mattered whatever size I was. I could have like 10K, it would not matter. I'm happy I made those mistakes because I got to learn from them and what to do and all that. Because, you know, it would be a shame if I still made mixes and they still all had the poppy noises in them, or I just stayed with that mic that I have, which is right next to me, looking dejected because it's not plugged in right now, or, you know, all that. Or if I just didn't collab with people, all that. And all the mistakes that came with those, it's like, you take them and you move on. I don't know how else to explain it. There's nothing, I haven't done anything super crazy terrible. If I did something super crazy terrible, I don't know, the story might change. I might go like, I'm never gonna recover from this. But that's not the case. So, you know, everything I've messed up on so far is just, it's taught me. Like the end cards. Bro, I wish I knew end cards. Do I? Because I could have... If I knew how end cards worked off rip, I probably would have been like, look at this bad video I made, y'all. Hold on. Let me link you to 5 more. You know? I kind of do want to do... Let's not get into that right now. I do kind of want to make another Dark Souls video. I'm not going to fake, because the first 3... I mean, they were good. It's just the video quality, like I said, was like donkey dick. So I can't really go like, yeah, go check them out right now. Like, they were funny. It's just, I got hoed by the quality of the recordings. Oh, man. I don't know if I want to talk about that again. I talk about it so much on, like, all these people I know are just growing super fast. It's like... You know, I'm happy for him. And the thing, I did kind of want to talk about this. It's like, whenever I get a sub, it's like, I feel good. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really know how to explain how I feel when I get a sub, you know? It's like I feel like I made something and then someone wants to see more. That is by definition what a sub is. Yes. Oh my god. Okay. Welcome to M Gets Embarrassed. I don't know how to explain it. It's just a good feeling, you know, cuz a while ago, cuz like I said, there was a big part where I took like a 4-year break or something, 4 or 3 years, because I lost my computer and I felt like I couldn't make anything. And when I had come back on my phone, whenever that was actually last year now. Fuck, last year. I said 2021 was gonna be my year. I said when I came back it was gonna be my year, but now 2021 is gonna be my year. Look at, we've learned so much in this short amount of time, yeah? But like I said, in that period of time, I didn't really get subs like that, you know? I had a lot from what I did before, but that stuff was like actual garbage. And I wanted to make better things, but my subs weren't going up. Like the Fatal Bullet videos, both of them, I put a lot of work into them, and then I was like, no one's gonna fucking watch this. It's... I mean, like, it hurt a little bit, you know? I wonder what would happen if I advertised those. That was before I knew how to do all that, so I don't... I might do that. Because people can clown me, but I'm like... I'm not like that anymore. Like, I'm over that now. I made that on my phone in, like, a day. But when I get subs now, it's like... Someone appreciates the work that I've made, you know what I mean? Because I watch all these other YouTubers and I'm like, I really love the stuff that y'all do. And then I was like, I want to do that. I want to do that kind of stuff. So here I am, trying to do that kind of stuff and talking about what I'm interested in and all that fun jazz, you know? It's like, it feels nice. I really don't know how to explain it. I feel like I worded it kind of well right there. There was also a bit, I think I talked about this once, there was a stint of time where I had a falling out with a person and I lost a few subs. I think we dipped to 290, 98, 99, I think. Like 299 or like 300, like it wasn't super big. And I was like, with how slow my sub growth was, because at that time I really didn't make... What did I make? I made like mixes. And the mixes would get a ton of views, but then no one would sub from them. And I'm like, well... And like... I was like, you know how long it's going to take to get those subs back? I lost subs and I lost Instagram followers. And I was like, it's going to take so long to get all that back, bro. I hate it. you know? I don't, like, I've been trying, but, like, it's gonna hit really different, you know? And then I ended up getting all those subs back, and then I got more, you know? Because I think I had, what did I have? I had like 304 or 5 before, and then like over time I lost them. And now we're at like 310. And since this is like my real comeback and I'm making the stuff I really want to make now, it just, it feels nice, you know? I have 300 followers on Instagram now, and I forgot what I went to after I had that falling out with that person. I know I thought I would just lose one, but I lost more than one, and then I was like, oh my god, I'm not, you know, I don't have any plans, like, what's about to go down? And I got all those back too, and some of those people are the people I met now, because I wanted to branch out and do different things, you know? It's cool. It's cool to have all that pan out the way it did. I have to think about just where I started from, like all those years ago with those unedited fucking, oh my god. I don't even remember what the first video on this channel is. It's like a fucking Dragon Ball Roblox. It's something like that. It's a Dragon Ball or it's a Roblox video, and it was unedited and it used the eternal microphone. I really don't think y'all are ever going to see that. I would have to hit a milestone. I would have to hit 1K to talk about that bullshit, bro. I'm never I'm never willingly by my own hand watching any of those old videos because they are so bad. There's a reason you can't watch them now. A big reason. I sounded like, how old was I? Like 13? Like, I didn't hit puberty yet, that's the point. I didn't hit puberty, my mic sucked, I peaked it all the time. It was terrible. It was absolutely horrible. It was just a kid having fun with a computer. I liked YouTubers then. I don't think I cared about, I don't think I cared about it as much back then, obviously, from, you know, everything I've just described, but I wish past me could see me now, you know? I don't know how to explain it. It's just everything I'm making is getting like so much better, you know? Like when I started off, I didn't know how to edit. There's so many things I've learned to do. I didn't know how to edit. I didn't know how to set up this funky microphone. I didn't know how to talk to people on other stuff that I make, because back then I used to get, I got like bullied for it. There's just so much I've learned how to do then, and the videos I make now, you know, I like those. I can go back and watch those and go like, oh yes, this is like those videos I watch of other people, you know what I mean? And back then, bruh, that sounded impossible. that would, if I had told young me that I could make, like if I showed young me a video that I made now, I'd probably say something like, oh, I made that, or some bullshit, bruh. Or, you came back to YouTube? We got bullied off of that. What do you mean? Like, or something. Some kind of weird, stupid child reaction, you know? Even start of high school me, and that wasn't even super long ago. I sound like an old-ass man right now. Age does change things, you know? But yeah, start of high school me, I was like, I don't even know how I made that last video I made. I don't remember what it was called. It was like some announcement or something. Because that's when I didn't advertise my videos. They just went to usually friends and stuff, you know? And I was like, oh man, this high school stuff hits different. And like, you know, these kids are crazy. I don't know how people make it through high school. This is wild. And I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna make videos anymore, and you know, all this. And then the few videos I made weren't super good and all that. And now we're here. Bruh, that's ridiculous. I feel like, if anything, I've learned who I am better, if that makes sense, you know what I mean? Like, before, I don't think I really knew who I was. Even now, I could probably, if I get a little older, I'll probably go like, wow, you really did know what you were talking about. You know, like, I'll probably have some, I'll get more into it later or something. But right now, I feel like I understand me, myself, and what I want to do more than anything now. Like, this is, making videos like that does not just happen. Like, there's so much hard dedication and work you have to put in to make videos like that. And then you have to go like, oh, the algorithm didn't like it. It didn't get any views. What am I supposed to do now? I poured all this hours into this and then it didn't get any views. Like, why am I even still trying? And then you have to just keep going. And there's, at least for me, there's no one to go like, it'll get better. You know, it's all gonna turn around sooner or later. This is gonna open up for you. You know, like there's none of that. I just have faith in myself that I'll grow bigger and better as time goes on. Oh man, I feel old. I feel like I'm talking deeper too. It probably sounds better in the microphone, but I'm like hearing myself talking. I'm like, damn, man. What are you, my dad? Like, oh man. Yeah, so much has changed from little me who is like, I guess I'm gonna start making YouTube videos again on my phone. The one who came in with that Doom stream. The one who came in with that well, that original Doom stream. That original Doom video. The one who came in with that Fantasy Strike video and the tier lists and all that. There's so much has happened since then. That's the thing. Sometimes I like to, you know, like most YouTubers who work by themselves, you know, you like to go like, I didn't really do that much. And then you think about it, you look back, and the good thing about YouTube is everything's archived, failures or not. And you get to see all you've done, and in retrospect, it's like, fuck, a lot's changed. A lot's changed. It was such a hopeless situation at first. Y'all remember in Logcast? Couldn't be 10. Had to be like 5 or something, where I was like, I don't know what happens in January. We're in March now, and my videos have only gotten better. January was when I said I was gonna quit, or if y'all remember that, because I was like, I'm not gonna have as much time. Because before I had all the free time in the world, like, I had just gotten out of, holy fuck, oh my god. I had like just gotten out of high school, right? Like before that. Did I? When the fuck did I get out of school? No. I was out of school for a while. Just, I wasn't doing anything, like, at all. Like, I was not making anything. I didn't work. I was just there. I was just existing. So I had like a ton of time to make YouTube videos on my phone because no one was bothering me, and I was just like, well, whenever I'm bored of gaming or whatever, or eating Doritos, I'll just make a video. So then January came where I had to start working, and then I was like, I can't, there's no way I can make YouTube videos. And it's like, the realization I came to is if you really want something, you're just gonna have to keep going towards it. And even though I do have all of those, you know, duties and problems still, I just do this anyway. I make time. It's like when I told, I said to PK, I said, well, I didn't say it to him, because, you know, but when I was talking about PK Sparks, and I was like, I can't imagine having a job like a 9 to 5, coming home and then making videos. That sounds impossible. And he was the one who edited and all that. I'm not sure what black magic he did to make them daily. I know we make different kinds of content, but I'm like, fuck. Even his gaming videos were less edited than mine, but still, at least to my memory, they were. But it's still really impressive that he managed to do all that. And then I ended up working, and then I didn't want to make anything, and then I ended up making things. If you really want to do something, you can make it happen. I think that's what they said in the books. They go like, a human's greatest ability is to adapt to situations. It just depends on how hard you want it, how bad you want it, you know? If you told me that this is what I was doing before, I'd be like, that's impossible. When I say before, I don't mean like how I said earlier, I was like middle school. I mean like me from a few months ago. I know I'm talking like, oh, I'm famous, I made it, but, you know, shit, every single sub I feel like that. I'm not even gonna fake. Every time I get a sub, I'm like, yeah, bro, let's go party, bro. Like, one step closer. One step closer, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna be like that guy who was on Twitch and he was like, I got a viewer, and he started crying. But yeah, it just it's good. It's good. Anyway, I don't really want to take up too much time with this. Hopefully this is a good logcast and I don't have to redo it, because, you know, like I said before, there are quite a few logcasts that exist that y'all have just never heard. But with that, I'm your host M, and I'll talk to you guys later, I suppose. Actually, I'll probably talk to you guys tomorrow, because I have my video done early. Bye.